Okay. I think this is
Anything.
Goodbye. I hope the vampires don't take revenge on you.
They have no interest in me. I'm in need. Hey, please.
Did you make up your mind?
All right, let's see what this is about.
Bah!
What did my father do this time?
I've got two pieces of news, so to speak. There's bad news, and I'm not sure what the other one is. Which do you want to hear first?
Tell me the bad news.
Today some rebel-rousers came here and started making trouble. They ravaged your family tomb.
What do you mean, ravaged?
I couldn't believe it either. I sent you a note immediately.
What about the other news?
One night, I went out and saw the dead lying around. But not in their places, you know? In the pathways. And then I saw their graves dug up, as if the dead crept right out of the ground.
And these bodies are still lying here?
No, of course not. You can't do that. But if you want to learn more about the... People are starting to talk about resurrection. Resurrections, and now these men... Judgment Day seems to be upon us, you know?
Those vandals that ravaged the tomb, what did they look like?
I closed the gate because they're still hanging around there. Why don't you see for yourself, you know?
Goodbye.
Get rid of this...
over here. Or something. How far as it goes? What do I have?
Oh, darn it. Look at him.
I think he's a real, temperamencer.
I'll show you how you talk to magicians. Are you so eager to die, Tempermancer? And who are you, anyway?
We're the ones who purge the world from scum like you.
I'm
Why
a
do you
bit
think
sorry
American?
now, but I think you will be too, in a moment. You heard him.
At least
He
they have
asked
English
for
accents.
it. Get him!
Eat 'em. I don't know. Can you block that shit? This. I get my ass beat. I get my ass beat. I need to figure this out. I'm dead. I'm dead. Try this again. Let me try this again. He hit me twice. How the hell fucking hit me? Come on. Really?
Let's take a look around. Aren't your legs getting sore? Stupid question. So, did you miss the city? Me neither. Let's wait until... So, let's...
I'm like too far ahead of...
Sweet Jesus, don't. You gave those lads by the tomb a good...
Thank you, but they were...
Maybe I could help.
What is the WAS? Those fellas at the mausoleum were connected with it.
Ah, the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. Loonies, you know. Ever since your father was laid to rest here, they've been yelling their heads off by the walls.
Where can I find their bosses? You know?
Why? Do you smell blood? There's one behind the cemetery wall inciting the crowd. Ask him. Once you have
Goodbye.
Good luck with...
Intrigue.
Have you been feeling tired lately?
Yes.
Have your wives been hysterical? Your chickens getting sick? Milk going sour for no reason? Yes! That's all caused by tempermancy. Curses, black magic, evil energy. You don't believe it? Here's proof. Ever since that Temperomancer was buried here, the dead have been rising from the graves. It's a sign that the apocalypse is coming. For more details on the rapidly coming end times, please visit our office.
Are you the one giving orders to the WAS?
Look who's here. A magician Temperomancer. The enemy of humankind.
The ruiner of good fun and the vanquisher of children's smiles. I'll ask again, who is in...
The President told us what you are. If you want to ask him about something in person, have a look at the brochure. You know how to read.
If the cemetery is sacred to you, why didn't you explain desecrating other people's tombs?
This is all your fault. The black energy has polluted this earth.
We need to ward off the evil powers.
I see. So,
You have no right to speak.
I must disagree with some of your points.
Like what?
Wives are becoming hysterical. There's a simple answer for that. If I had a half-witted husband like that, I'd lose it too. Better go home and think about whether you're catering to all of their needs, like real men should, rather than running around these radicals. You! When was the last time you took care of your wife proper?
It's been a while.
Actually, I'll go too. To my Halincia.
What have you done? Who am I going to speak to now?
Where am I actually? It was fun.
Well, let's get this over with.
I don't understand this. Oh.
I won't bother you.
All right.
Hey, motorcycles. Can't find nothing. Okay.
Well, let's get this over. I need some evening wear, quick.
Good proportions.
Thank you.
Alterations won't take long. Your name and address, sir?
Viktor Shulsky, 9 Green Square.
I'll send a messenger when I'm done. Now, I'd like to go to my business.
I won't bother you.
All right.
Prefer a soiree.
Mr. Shulsky, come in. What's new?
I won't bother you.
All right.
This. Or so. Let's see. Maybe not. Let's see.
Liga?
Yes?
What's next for you? You're in charge here now.
A grand scheme? For now, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Certain customers are unconvinced that a woman can handle running a business. What's what? You know what I mean. After all, it's your...
I don't know anything about running a company, but if I can help in any way...
Thank you. I trust the smoke doesn't bother you.
The trousers are... an original style. Until now,
First of all, they're practical. It's high time we started...
You've always been brave, never afraid of anything or anybody. Like when Mother almost had a fit, because you dunked my best tie in hot cocoa.
I didn't care that she was angry. I wanted to get you back for not wanting to play with me.
Because you were being too annoying.
You meant to say brave. By the way, Grażyna still makes cocoa every evening. You can conjure up the flavor of childhood if you want. Is there anything...
I'll get going. Liga?
Yes?
You used to detest
That's... I don't know.
Daddy's...
That's not... Now come on.
I'll get going. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I see you went to a barber. That's something at least.
Recently I met a bearded guy who's not especially fussy about his appearance. And yes, people welcome him everywhere with open arms anyway.
Maybe he's a natural charmer. I've heard that can get you into the Imperial even without a tailcoat.
Very funny.
Are you getting dressed so we can go?
Yes, let's go and see if I do fit in.
In that case, I'll go get changed too. Look at you. And here I worried I was the only one who looked good in trousers. Very chic choice.
Let's see how the...
You think Papa would be mad that we're going to a party right after his funeral?
I hope so.
Victor.
He could have kept from losing the Black Grimoire. Are we ready?
Yes, the carriage is waiting.
Probably failed that quest. Side quest.
Welcome to the Imperial Hotel. How may I help you?
Ligia Shulska, here on the invitation of Svetlana Rumiantseva.
Goddamn.
Yes, we are expecting you, of course. The soiree is taking place in apartment 237, second floor. I wish you a thrilling and successful evening.
I'm impressed. How did you sort that out?
Our name still means something. Let's do our best to keep it that way, all right?
Uh-oh.
Who are you, my golden slithering friend?
Victor? Victor. Victor! Can you hear me?
Yes. Of course.
These people are just waiting for us to put a foot wrong, understand? We're walking into the Viper's Den, brother.
Everything's all right. I just got a little lost in thought. I'll be good, I promise. I'm going to hang around here a little longer. I'll meet you upstairs.
See you there.
Well, well, someone new. Good evening.
Good evening, Viktor Shulski.
Irina Orlova of those Orlovs. This is Natalia Obolenskaya, and this strangely quiet soul is our delightful Sofia Skawan.
Irina is exaggerating. Nice to meet you, Mr. Shulski.
The Governor General's daughter herself. How do you do?
What can you tell us?
I've heard a certain secret. Do you want to hear it?
Come now, we won't tell anyone.
Someone was recently playing with a lock on one of the gilded cages, wondering what would happen if all the birds escaped captivity. And I know for certain it was one of you.
Sophia, that sounds like you. Admit it.
And now what will happen to us, Mr. Shulski?
I assure you, your secrets are safe with me. On one condition.
What's that?
In exchange for my discretion, I need another secret of yours. That's the only way to keep everyone in check.
What should I choose?
Our fathers don't know we're here. There you are.
How naughty. None of your fathers know?
None, especially not Sophia's. Otherwise, he wouldn't have let her come.
I'm very satisfied with this trade.
Maybe you'll tell us something about yourself.
How are you enjoying yourselves?
We can't
Really? And what now?
I need to slip away for a moment.
We should go up.
That's nice to hear.
I hear...
Will there be ghosts?
What did we come here for? These soirees are for old people.
Good evening. May I?
Please, we're not discussing anything consequential.
You keep on worrying about yourselves. I intend to make the most of this evening.
To say nothing of her father.
Forgive me, gentlemen.
I mean,
Old Scap.
I'm sure.
So, one eye-catching girl has already got an admirer?
Not much. The dull, the silly...
En parlant de Ligia Shulska, she just passed this way.
Pigs will fly before someone
She'd actually prefer Sophia Skowon, according to what I've heard. Well, what do you think?
My name is Viktor Shulski.
Well, there we have it.
And I don't like what I just heard, especially about my sister.
And, what are you going to do about it?
Pardon me, gentlemen. I promised that...
Lunatic.
Mr. Shulski?
I didn't expect to see you here, of all places.
You don't know how very flattering that is. And what brings you to the Imperial?
The cream of Warsaw society is here, so I thought it would be worth showing my face.
With a name like yours, I'm sure you'll fit right in. After all, someone must have invited you.
The friend of a friend of a friend is throwing this party, so you might say I know the hostess.
Rumiantseva herself? Look at you.
And who invited you?
The friend of a friend of a friend. What are you hoping for this evening?
Who knows? Maybe I'm keeping an eye out for the future Mrs. Shulska.
Best of luck. You'll need it, since Ligia ended up with the entire inheritance.
How do you know all these things?
People talk, I listen.
And what are you doing here?
I'm simply...
A doctor, thaumaturge, or policeman could say the same.
Your interest flatters me. Who knows? Maybe the...
How well did you know Maitri?
We enjoyed talking and lending one
Please forgive me, I have an urgent
it.
obligation.
Enjoy yourself. Mr. Shulsky, might you tell?
If I may,
Why do you ask?
I've heard that...
No. A very
So where did those...
I've led an interesting...
Who did you say you were to my father?
A trusted acquaintance. I supported him with good advice. Though your father had a gift for making good...
Which of my father's decisions would those be?
Ones that were good for your family. Perhaps... Goodbye, Mr. Shulsky.
Yes, I'm... Thaumaturgy never fails me. There is something here.
Maybe that's enough. What do you want?
The trick with entering someone's head. I know one person who can do that.
You're not much of a thaumaturge if you can't. Have you come here to torment me? Unmask me?
I don't see any fun in unmasking.
Titties.
So what do you want?
Your Siren is quite impressive.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Madame, you're being impolite. What about a little competition? We'll see who wins.
I'll pass.
I think your idea of pretending to be a medium is fantastic.
It sounds like I impress you.
How many people know?
Is that a threat?
I noticed a wild saluter here. I understand your being here has something to do with him in particular.
Keep your nose out of this.
Maybe she'll help me beat him.
Why?
Because I'm warning you.
What do you know about this saluter? Do you know its name?
Don't you?
A name doesn't tell us much anyway. All that matters is picking out the person in this crowd with the flaw.
I know perfectly well who carries the flaw. Another reason for you to stay out of it.
The person with the flaw attended the seance, right? So I'm on the right track.
Have you finished?
That's not such a ladylike tone, madame. Maybe we should just let the best one catch that saluter.
You mean yourself?
So, should we finish up?
That would be best. And listen to me carefully, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Shulsky, but you can call me Victor.
Now, Mr.
What is
Shulsky,
he,
you
Victor
will
Shulsky?
vanish like a bad dream, and I will get back to work.
Here you are. Victor Shulsky.
The last show. You. Maybe even with. But let you and.
Apologies, I'll be back in a moment.
Glogowski, you bored the poor man.
And the general says to him, "Tell us something funny." Then Bautski replies, "General, why don't you shoot a cannon first?"
That's a good one. I'll have to tell it tomorrow at the Orloffs. Who might this be joining our conversation?
You know, sir, your face looks familiar to me.
My name is Victor Shulsky.
Ah, yes, I can see something in your eyes. I was sorry to hear about your father.
I'll see you next time, darling. Wonderful party.
Yes, sir.
See you there.
I think I've offended the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
This is hardly the creme de la creme. How do you find my soirée?
I admit I'm getting reacquainted with the social scene.
You spent a long time traveling, didn't you?
15 years. Over that time, I got used to harsher surroundings.
And believe me, drawing rooms can be just as dangerous as untamed steppes. You've met Anastasia and Marina. What about the others?
How is it, being part of the Tsar's court?
It is a blessing and a curse. Forgive me if I do not elaborate.
I've already met several distinguished guests. Madame Samira definitely stands out.
She is exceptional, isn't she? Her presence is the crowning glory of the evening. Has anyone else caught your eye?
Ivan Konieczkin, for instance. Apparently, he knew my father.
How remarkable.
I can't remember
I wasn't
these names,
aware.
man.
Konieczkin is something of a secretive person. And have you yet had occasion to meet the debutants of this season?
I'll be sure to seek them out.
This evening, Sofia Scowen herself is to grace us with her presence.
Well, well.
I suggest you move quickly. The competition is fierce.
The crux of the matter is that I'm here because of my father. You knew him.
That doesn't sound like a question. Of course, I was his customer. I truly am sorry for you. Both of you. The death of someone close is always a dreadful blow. Please accept my condolences.
Svetlana Petrovna, I must insist. Can you tell me something more about my father?
Mr. Shulsky, I assure you we have the most delectable vodka. Besides that, I warmly encourage you to join Madame Samira's séance. It will be an I wonder, is that truly everything our soirée can offer you?
I've got no choice but to suffer through tonight.
No need to mince words.
I felt something. Where is it?
Shulsky, don't play with me.
I saw one of your posters. You look...
Really? The illustration doesn't reflect reality.
How should I take that? No one warned me that I should get in costume for the party.
I beg your pardon.
I'm just noting that you stand out among these boring guests.
Impudent.
Just a bit uncouth, I'd say. Do you know the hostess well?
Will you leave me alone if I say I don't?
No.
Svetlana Petrovna invited me, and I am doing my best to meet her expectations. Let's keep out of one another's way.
Whose soul are you summoning tonight?
I only know which one.
Maybe my dead father's. If...
Now we'll never know.
I'll disappear. For now.
Sometime for your own.
That isn't...
Sometimes I'm not.
I respect that.
Mr. Shulsky,
First, I suggest you mind your own business. Your marriage, for instance. Perhaps Louisa isn't the ninny you take her for.
I beg your pardon?
Hasn't it occurred to you that when you leave her at home, she might also take advantage of her solitude?
What are you suggesting?
You've got a cuckold's horns. Was I being too subtle?
I suppose it's true what they say about you.
Yes? What's that?
You've lost your mind.
I've had some problems, it's true. But I'm better now. Maybe that's why I don't peek into people's undergarments.
Good luck with your business, miss.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Have I crossed the line?
Nonsense. Any progress with Svetlana?
Unfortunately, Svetlana doesn't want to breathe a word of it.
I'm sure she doesn't trust you. In company like this, that speaks well of her.
Why the cold shoulder, Ligia?
I've never liked her. Her manner gets under...
Did you know that Papa had an affair with the host?
Are you sure?
Absolutely. As sure as the thaumaturge can be. I felt what he felt when, well, you know.
Oh, stop! That's disgusting. Quickly, change the subject.
I've taken a long, deep look at Samira. She's no medium. Samira is a thaumaturge on the hunt.
On the hunt?
Madame has spotted a salutar that's attached to one of the guests.
What kind of salutor?
Remember those fairy tales Mother...
Yes, Veles.
Yes!
Are you also hunting for him?
I admit I like to have him. I haven't made up my mind.
Be careful.
I am. That's why I haven't made up my mind. Sofia Skawan, the Governor General's daughter. Do you know?
No, and I don't suggest you make her a... Skawan can't stand Tomat...
Guess who I ran into again? All mysterious and carved up.
Ivan Konya...
What do you know about him?
Not much. He was a... Well, in theory, it's thanks to him that we're here.
What?
I know that nothing comes for free, but he really didn't want anything.
Yeah, he looked... You enjoying yourself in this?
The VOD. I'm observed.
I don't know. I'm going. I was looking for you.
Do you smoke, Mr.
I've quit.
In light of our approaching conversation, why don't we dispense with the pleasantries? Call me Svetlana.
Victor.
Ask.
The burned note. Who sent it?
Da, the Ochrana. I don't know which one of them exactly. I've worked hard at it.
When did you receive this?
A few weeks ago, back before your father.
I see. You two had a...
Two grown-up, lonely people found momentary comfort in each other's arms. But romance wasn't behind that relationship. It was just that we were both...
I didn't have the chance to get...
You mean love?
Was it love?
I miss him, that's all.
What do you mean by looking... That large travel chest. You changed your mind...
About whether or not to pack. Right then I wanted to escape badly, but that would have had its own consequences. In this game of fall...
I still don't know how... But in addition, I found a lovely strings of pearls. And on it, your feelings of...
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
Tsarina Alexandra gave you those pearls?
I am her confidant. I could call her my friend. I see how much she devotes to her family and the nation.
Yet, something has changed. Your feelings of guilt, do they have something to do with Tsarina Alexandra?
With the whole empire, Ruski Mir in Poda. We, the establishment, perceive the need for change. We want reform. The Colossus is already teetering, but... La guillotine, mon chéri. But I want to live, Victor. Ideally, close...
Where was my father in all...
Willingly or otherwise, he was part of the establishment that wanted change and could see revolution before it arrived.
The Ochrana knew about you, hence the note.
They must have noticed some. Isn't it time you told me why you really...
Do you think the Ochrana killed my father?
Your father was crushed by a building. I don't think that's how the Ochrana work.
Perhaps you're right. What do you intend?
Nothing. The soirees will continue. I myself...
I hoped you might know something about the Black Grimoire. My father left it to me in his will, but the grimoire has gone missing.
No. And the collapsed building? Have you been there?
Not yet.
However how hard it is, you should check there. It will give you more understanding than all the investigators put together. My dear boy, I know nothing about Stanisław's book. I'm sorry, but I can't help you there. But I will not let you leave empty-handed. I strongly believe what you find there belongs to you.
Thank you.
No, thank you for...
Veles. Don't run away.
Splendid ladies, distinguished gentlemen, the hour is at hand. With lights dimmed and the curtains drawn, the souls of the dead slowly gather among us. On their command, I will give the chosen among you a tarot card as your invitation to the table.
For you, sir?
Fool. Our dear madame is fooling around and thinks you can scare me off. I'm done wasting time on this.
Let us gather in secret ritual. Let's not keep the souls waiting too long. Let us also make every effort together not to spoil their visit.
I know.
Mr. Shulsky, may I have a word?
How can I help?
My friends and I are just playing Truth Order, and now it's my turn. Won't you dazzle me with your powers?
Your father would not be thrilled about you playing.
Maybe that's precise. To keep violating.
And how might my...
Well, rather than it involves the trick.
I accept.
I knew you would.
Let me see.
Annie, I'll wait anxiously for your return.
I'll take a look around.
They're getting impatient.
I'm still investigating the problem.
Yes, please.
They're getting impatient.
En parlant de secrets, I found your fan.
Oh, and I was just thinking that I hadn't remembered where I'd left it.
Very interesting. The fan revealed to me that you dropped it on purpose.
Oh, you've got me. And here we are.
Oh, I was wondering where you'd gone off to.
You know Sergei, don't you?
We're already
Mr. Shulsky and I have completed my extra difficult dirt together.
at your service.
Now time for truth. Are you seeing anyone?
My heart is already taken.
I was counting on a different response.
Mr. Shulsky, our time is up. Sofia and I must leave.
Thank you once.
See you. Therefore, Veles chased Sofia Skawan and her floor here. She seemed like such an innocent girl, didn't she? It's no coincidence she focused on me. After all, old Skawan hates Thaumaturgus. The little scamp. If I want to discern that little schemer's flaw, I'll have to join that sepulchral table. Either her scheming or her jealous knight in shining armor will help me identify her flaw. I hope her father doesn't find out.
Did I see that you've met this Madame person?
I'm going.
Shulsky, don't play with me.
Whose soul?
I only...
Maybe my...
Now we'll never...
I'll disappear. For now.
Don't hurry back.
Is this seat free?
The energy is dissipating. Ladies and gentlemen, I am losing contact with these souls.
Well, it was the souls that chose me after all.
It's true. The gentleman has a card.
Let us lay our hands on the table. Let us allow our minds to liberate themselves from our bodies toward the edges of the world as you know it.
Are you thinking of someone exceptional whom you wish to summon?
That's exactly the sort of person I had in mind.
Oh, is it a long-lost love?
Rather a future delightful acquaintance.
Leave her alone.
Sergei, this has nothing to do with you.
Dear guests, I implore you, the souls!
Is that jealousy I hear?
Stand here, right now!
I accept the challenge right now.
Focus on someone you want to make contact with.
Would a duel make you happy, miss? Between this poor man and me?
Are you all going to fight now?
Choose a location.
A duel over me would be truly beyond exciting.
Yes, I think so too.
Don't you dare! You were supposed to stay away. I was supposed to leave here with Velis. All that work for nothing.
Tell me, what don't I understand?
Do you know who she is? Who her father is? You're right. Sophia Skawan was meant to have her flaw removed, discreetly. But I suppose it's too late for that, isn't it?
All right, take Veles. He's yours.
Keep him. It's not him I was after, fool. What's done can't be undone. Sophia Skawan is now the center of the scandal. I hope we don't all come to regret it.
Jesus Christ. Look, I'm working, dude. Dude, what the fuck? Oh my god. I think I got this. I think I got this. Let's do this. Dead. Look at this. I'm gonna try this. Dude, what the fuck? Dead. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I don't know. Good. I don't know what to do here. Try something different. Damn it. Why did I do that? Okay. Let me see. Fuck, dude. What the fucking... What's it doing? Okay, fuck it. Dead. I'm dead. I'm gonna do it like that. Okay, shit.
Just wait until Rasputin sees you. Then you'll stop fighting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this evening the souls were particularly restless.
The souls have now told me everything I needed to hear.
And you, sir, what can you tell us?
Sergei, please wait a moment.
Mr. Shulsky, there are only so many humiliations a gentleman can tolerate. I have reached my limit. Congratulations to you both.
I can see I won't convince you. I have to explain my...
Sergei...
But what was all this for?
What's going on here? The guests are complaining, and with good cause, I see. We're terminating this disaster.
One moment. First, Mr. Shulsky will explain himself.
For my own, freely chosen reasons. I was looking for something here, and I found it. I regret that it was at someone else's expense.
Enough wistful chatter. Will the gentleman with a book be leaving peacefully, or should we show him out?
No need, I can make it to the door. Madame, honored guests.
Victor, don't scare me like that.
Mr. Shulsky, are you all right?
I think it's time for us to go.
I'll snug us a carriage.
You'll have a hard time at this hour. I'll drop you off.
See, you can always count on Mr. Konieczkin.
Victor. Thank you. That's very polite. Thank you for an interesting evening.
I'm sorry it all turned out like this.
Not tonight, please.
Konieczkin is up to something.
Victor, if not for... I don't want to talk about it. Good night.
Can't upgrade these? Two. How do I get three? Oh. Anyways, it can change shit. I don't know. I'm done. I'm getting out of here. All right. Good night.